Hey everybody, this is Brice with Central Florida Dent Repair back again. And today I want to talk about paintless dent removal and aluminum panels. We're starting to see more and more vehicles on the road today being manufactured with aluminum. And I can tell you I get a lot of questions in the field as to whether or not you can repair a dent using the paintless dent removal method if it's on an aluminum panel. And the answer is absolutely yes. One of the more common areas you're going to see aluminum on your vehicle is going to be like a hood, for instance. This is actually an aluminum hood on this vehicle here. Some fenders, some roofs, I've seen side panels, but it all depends on the year, make, and model on average as to whether or not the vehicle's made with aluminum. So I've prepared a couple before and after videos. These are actually before, midway, and after videos to kind of show you the kind of results you can expect, the high quality results you can expect using the paintless dent removal method. So check them out.
Okay, first car up here, we have an all aluminum body Jaguar Xjr. It's kind of a high dollar vehicle here. Customer backed up into something apparently. This is a good 30 inches collectively, and just a long crease that runs along the entire backside of that deck lid there. And here is the leverage setup I have to actually push the aluminum back to its original shape. And you can see as we put the tool in there, we can kind of flex the aluminum and push on it from the backside. You can see it moving around right there. Just watch the lighting as it flexes up and down. You can see it moving right there. That's essentially how we remove the dents from these vehicles. And you can see we have this back to its pre-loss condition. We fully restored this deck lid. They were actually going to replace this deck lid, but body shop manager called me in to see if we could do something with it, and I was able to take care of it for the customer. No repainting, no body work needed, no parts replaced. Here is a Tesla Model S. These cars are actually all aluminum as well, and this right fender here you can see has a really nasty dent right towards the front where it meets the bumper cover, and there's about the midway point where we have it. And I will tell you that this was an extremely difficult repair, believe it or not, being that the dent was on that body line. And with it being aluminum, it's that much harder to actually push and shape it. Aluminum actually work hardens as you push it, so it just takes a tremendous amount of force to get that line back. And for me to stabilize this fender and keep it all intact was a task. Okay, and here is a Mustang Boss with an aluminum hood. This customer came to me because his main concern was that he just did not want to paint this vehicle if he didn't have to. He was told by several body shops that this would have to be replaced, this hood, because of the buckling and that really nasty kink. And you can see that we actually straightened this thing out quite nice without doing any kind of paint work or body work. Was able to keep that factory decal in place as well, which is another big factor. And you can see we got the buckles to lay down flat evenly with the fenders, and we essentially achieved the goal that this customer desired without affecting anything on the vehicle. So this car remains the same, no parts replaced. The repair was done at their location, and no mismatched paint. This is an all aluminum body Audi A8. Small little dent on the roof there. You can see with the LED lighting there. Just bothered the customer. He wanted it out. So also have a golf ball dent. Golf ball came down, hit this hood. Left a pretty nice deep dent. It's got a little bit of depth to it, but definitely repairable using this method. And you can see the roof came out great. We actually had to glue pull this roof from the outside using hot glue and some special tabs that we kind of temporarily fused to the panel and just pulled them with a slide hammer. And this took about 25 pulls, I would say, roughly. It's just more difficult to glue pull aluminum. And we got that thing nice and flat for the customer. And the hood came out great as well. Flawless repair. Another happy client of mine. So we just gained access from the back side of the panel on this one here. nice and clean there. Okay, and our final aluminum repair is a Lexus IS350C, which has an aluminum roof. And you can see that this is a pretty sharp dent on that body line there. And this customer is actually pretty skeptical, just due to the fact that they've had previous paintless dent removal done in the past that just did not exceed their expectations, and we were able to do that with this customer. Very happy in the end. And if you have any questions about paintless dent removal in general and you're in the Central Florida area, feel free to call 386-216-5185, or you can schedule an appointment online at cfldentrepair.com. Thanks for watching.